Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're talking about salary cap and both whether or not it's worth grinding and then the best lineup to use for this round of salary cap here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. I don't think I've made a salary cap video all year, and the main reason for that is just because the mode hasn't really been worth grinding. But I think it's finally at the point where it is at least a bit more worth grinding, and I know a lot of y'all probably want a good opinion on what to do for salary cap and how to build a good team and that type of stuff, so that's what we're here to break down in today's video. Before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, salary cap has been updated and is now it now has better rewards. You get a badge option pack first, you get a series 1 standard pack, you then get a diamond shoe variety option pack, an 80 plus overall player pack, 5,000 MT at 1,000 points, 84 plus hidden gem salary cap pack at 1,500 points, 2,000 points gets you another 10,000 MT, and then 2,500 points gets you a gems of the game 90 plus overall. And if you for some reason want to play another 2,500 points, you can get another 15,000 MT. Now, for me, I think it's only really worth playing through this 2,500 points, but a lot of these 90 plus gems in the game cards are really good, so you can get some really good cards from there. And also, you get other MT as you progress through the games. This hidden gem pack has the possibility to be decent as well. Could at least get you a really nice little salary cap card or something like that, considering it's guaranteed to be a sapphire or higher. And so while salary cap isn't absurdly rewarding, it is now more rewarding. And I think it's a mode as well that a lot of people enjoy because they don't have to have the best team in the game to be able to go in here and compete. And I mean, clearly some people are in here playing this game a ton because some of these guys have hundreds of games in salary cap already, which is kind of nuts. But yeah, with that being said, we are going to break down in today's video my salary cap lineup right now and how to build a good one and what I think is basically the best salary cap lineup you could build right now. I don't have every card in my collection in the game right now, so it's not like I can build every single card for every salary cap team and stuff, but this is the team that I have assembled for exactly 10,000 salary. I got a 10-man rotation where, most importantly, every single card can shoot. I've got 2 legitimately good point guards. I mean, Baron Davis only being 1,200 salary right now is an absolute steal. Austin Rivers is a monster as well as a backup PG, and he's 1,200 as well. Overall, my starting lineup is really nice, and I think my bench has a lot of versatility as well. This is a legit 10-man that I think has got depth and versatility, and you notice I got no diamonds or pink diamonds or anything like that in my lineup. That's to allow for this level of depth. If you happen to have a hidden gem diamond or somebody like that that's cheaper than 5,000 salary, then hey, more power to you. Maybe at that point those guys are worth using. But for me, all my diamonds are 5,000 salary, and so it's just using half your salary on one player is just something that I can't realistically justify. I even do have, I mean, Jalen Brunson's another really good one though right now. He's 1,200 salary. So if I didn't have Baron Davis, I'd probably be using Jalen Brunson. Derrick Rose is another good salary cap PG as well. He's also a card that a lot of people have just guaranteed from buying the Pro Pass last year in Season 8 of 2K24. But as a whole, I think first and foremost, it's really important to have good point guards. And so Baron is a really good point guard for me because he's got athleticism, he can hit an open shot, he's got pretty good movement, and he's a good defender. He's a really, really good Amethyst PG, and he's cheap as well, which is super nice. Obviously, Austin Rivers is affordable as well. He's, what, 20-something thousand MT on the auction house right now. Really good card in his own right, elite level budget PG, probably the best buyable budget point guard in my team right now. And he's another great option because he's affordable and he's got size, he can dunk, he's a good defender. He's a really solid all-around card as a whole and just does a lot of really good things at the PG spot. So most importantly, I think you need good lead ball handlers, and I think you need 2 of them because I don't think you can really play a whole salary cap game effectively with just a starting lineup. Yes, you can come in here and make a 10-man lineup, but or a 5-man lineup. But the thing is, even if you do make a 5-man lineup, you just realistically can't build a good enough 5-man because of how expensive cards are. Like if I had no bench at all, that saves me right now 1,200 plus 300, that's 1,500, 2,700, 3,200, and then Jaren is another 500. So that's 3,700. So if I really figured out a way to scrimp and squeeze, I could probably get 1 diamond in my starting lineup and like have a solid starting lineup still. I don't think that is really worth sacrificing the depth at this point in the year that you can get from a 10-man lineup because stamina does matter to a certain extent, and I think I mean, there's enough good budget cards like guys like a Matisse Thybulle. I could easily replace Luke Walton with somebody like a Derek McKee as well. I have hidden gem Luke Walton, who's really good. This is a sleeper little, or actually gems of the game. Luke Walton is a sleeper little gem of the game. He's 82 3 ball, not athletic, but he's actually a pretty good defender, and he's got good speed. So he's fast and can shoot, and is a solid defender statistically. So I think he's actually a really nice little sleeper card. But another guy who's really good as a budget card is Emerald Derek McKee. If you don't have room for 2 PGs, Emerald John Starks is a good backup PG as well. But for me, I think it's better to have 2 solid PGs and spend a little bit more salary on having at least like Ruby and up guys there. And then you can fill in some other spots with more budget cards. For example, Trenton Hassel, 500 salary here. Really, really nice option as a 3-and-D shooting guard. He is 82 for free throw, 78 mid-range, or 78 3-ball, 82 mid-range, 86 ball handle. Really good defender, 80 block, 89 steal, 88 perimeter, 78 interior, and he's fast. That's what I'm looking for. A guy who's going to defend his butt off, hit an open 3, has a little bit of athletic ability, 85 driving dunk, 84 speed, and just overall super solid card like that. Gems of the game. There's a lot of good sleeper gems of the game, hidden gems cards that you may have gotten as well that can really fit into lineups well. James Posey, I mean, he's going for what, 800 salary right now. This is a card with 20-something gold badges. He's got Deadeye, he's got Limitless, he's got Post Lockdown, Challenger, Pick Dodger, Glove Interceptor, Immovable Enforcer, Set Shot Specialist, On Ball Menace. Another really athletic, really good option as a small forward. This is a card that I was playing in my main lineup up until literally yesterday. Another really, really good card. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, same thing, was in my main lineup up until yesterday. Incredible budget card, 1,200 salary for a guy who's got really basically 80-something plus on everything. Mid-80s 3-ball, mid-80s dunking, 80-ish defense, 83 interior, 85 rebounding, 84 speed and agility, 85 vert, strength, 92 stamina. Like overall, again, elite level versatility. And that's what I'm looking for, is guys who can kind of do everything at a solid level, because they can compete with higher tier cards at their positions as long as they are capable defenders, can hit an open 3, provide a little bit of athletic ability, and can just overall do a decent amount of stuff. So having good point guards is super important. That's where Baron Davis and Austin Rivers, I think, are great options. Also, like I said, Jalen Brunson, Derrick Rose, maybe that Ruby Robert pack that came out earlier this week is another good option. And then you can kind of fill in the rest of the spots with budget cards that you might have. But I think it's really important to have shooting. Juwan Howard has a nice release, and he's got enough athleticism at the center position, 85 driving dunk. Defensively, he's not game-changing. 74 speed, 79 agility isn't insane, but I don't have a ton of really good center options, and so we use what we got. And I think Amethyst Juwan is not a bad option. Could also use Embiid for more size, but I just like the overall versatility with the plus 10 speed and all that Juwan gives me over Joel. And then I think Jaren off the bench, I mean, he's 500 salary, right? It's another guy who just fills in a spot. 6'10", can hit a 3, isn't super unathletic. I mean, he's slow. 58 speed isn't great, but he's got 86 interior, 76 block. Always has a nice player build as well. And he's got paint patroller. I mean, he plays a little bit of defense, and he can hit an open 3. And again, that's really what I'm looking for there, is guys who are able to play their role and provide versatility, floor spacing, a little bit of defense. And outside of my point guards, that's mainly what I'm looking for. And that's what everybody on this court gives me, is they're all capable defenders. They're all capable shooters. They all have good releases. Like, this is just overall a really nice set of budget cards. And I think this is where in salary cap, budget cards can be the most useful and the most valuable, to be honest, is in a mode like this where they are so important. So even though if you aren't able to copy my exact salary cap lineup, hopefully this gives you a good picture of the type of team you should be building and the type of team that will help you to have more success in salary cap this season in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. And that is going to do it for the video. So if you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.